Wowee. Well,
all you have to
Doom's
say?
not going to have any
Wowee.
armor this game.
That is correct.
How much armor does Medallion give? Like
7.
5? Well,
all you have to
Doom's
say?
not going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know,
Amplify
Doom
is 8. How much armor does Medallion give?
10.
Like
7.
7 at level 1? Well,
all you have to
Doom's
say?
not going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know, Doom
Amplify is 8. How much armor does Medallion give?
10.
Like
7. Okay, so
at level 1?
all you have to
Doom's
say?
not going to have any armor this game.
Against that is correct.
But
You know, Doom
Amplify is
also is one of these heroes that
How much
tanks.
armor does Medallion give?
10.
always
7. Okay, so
ice armor.
all you have to say?
Doom's not going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know, Doom
Amplify is
also is one of these heroes that
How
tanks.
much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
ice armor.
all you have to
Doom's not
say?
going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know, Doom
Amplify
also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
ice armor.
all you have to say?
Doom's not going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know, Doom also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
ice armor.
all you have to say?
Not going to have any armor this game.
That is correct. You know, Doom also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
ice armor.
Not going to have any armor this game.
that is correct. You know, Doom also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
ice armor.
Not going to have any armor this game.
that is correct. You know, Doom also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
Not going to have any armor this game.
that is correct. You know, Doom also is one of these heroes that
How much armor does Medallion give?
10. Okay, so
Or something. Like the other talent is really awesome. Really.
it's a lifesteal, right?
No, it's the stun when you reincarnate. Everybody gets stunned.
Is that
in
at
AoE.
25? I thought that was at
Yeah.
20.
No, 20 is the vampiric aura one. They changed it and they lowered the percentage. So it's between that and I think
okay.
attack speed. And actually, I think the attack speed might be better depending on what build you're going. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I've seen the aura lifesteal at 20 looks like a support build.
Yeah, I mean it's still good. It's not nearly as good as the level 25 that used to be for sure. That was insane.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a hero here for Empire. What do you think about nearly as good as actually the level 25 that used to be? Life sure, that was insane.
Yep.
Doom goes through. Obviously, the AA blast will ruin him as far as lifesteal is concerned, and Lasso goes through as well on top of duel. Okay, lifesteal is terrible this game. Who can
PL.
PL?
Good against Batrider in lane. You can't stack up the napalm.
Okay, I can dig it.
You can buy Diffusal Blade to mana burn this Wraith King. It's also ridiculously hard to Doom PL with so many illusions everywhere.
And you probably end up going a Lincoln's on PL this game.
Yeah.
Doom,
Looks pretty good.
Lasso, duel.
Yeah, all their initiation right now is just single target, but I don't know.
I like it. I
Tough
think that's a
to
great
say.
suggestion. I think PL is one of those heroes where you don't want them as your, like if you have them as 1 or a 2, you need another carry, and they have that in Void.
Yeah,
right?
you definitely don't want the solo carry PL. All right, OD. Okay.
All right, well they're going for the mana burn, I suppose, for Wraith King.
Yep.
Jesus, that's
You
unexpected.
know, it's a mid legion commander, by the way. You know, LC is actually pretty good against OD. If you ever duel the OD, it silences him, so he can't cast Orb.
Wait, say that again. Oh yeah, right. The auto casting. Look at Skyrath. Look at this set.
Oh my god, look at him.
Look at the profile view of Void's
Straight out of
face.
World of Warcraft, huh?
Yeah, it looks very shiny indeed. But that is the best sword, by the way, for Wraith King. Man, I'm really obsessed with cosmetics. What's wrong with me? I have that same sword. It's legit.
When you're the lead cosmetic designer at Valve, of course you're obsessed with them.
Yeah, what can you do? I was born to do this, you know? All right, so we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. This is Game 3 of the Best of 5 of the Grand Finals of the CIS qualifiers for the Dota Pit Minor. VP up 2-0. They have yet to lose one game. The question is, can they?
The question is, will Miposhka place the same ward? Let's find out.
All right, let's... Right here. Wait. Oh, he switched
He's
it up.
mixed it up here.
Oh, Miposhka, you are
3.
a god. You are a
Look
god.
at Solo. This dude is deep. They're going to see him here, too. And Miposhka's got boots.
He's fine dying. The fact that he has a second ward, they don't know for sure if he had one before, right?
I mean, is he fine? He just skilled Ice Vortex.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I meant he's fine if he dies. It's not the worst thing in the world. We've seen this many a time from Solo, as we've covered.
That is very true.
Do you think they know that he warded here?
Yes, of course. They probably don't know exactly where it is, but they have an idea of where it is.
Okay. So, disaster. Disaster start for VP. I rescind my
That's
previous
right.
statement.
Game unwinnable. Might as well go next.
What's the fastest GG of all time? Around 8-9 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, I think VP had like a 9-minute one where they just GG'd out. They lost. It was at a lamb.
Oh, yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. All right, looks like every bounty rune will go to the team that it belongs to. At least if the map is any indication.
That first blood was actually pretty big, by the way. Ghostic has PMS, 2 sets of regen, a pooled tango, and 200 gold against a lane that's not that strong against him.
Yeah, that's definitely
So
true.
he's going
Good
to
point.
be off to a good start. Look, the Sully's coming back for round 2. He wants this courier badly.
They won't expect it. He doesn't actually have vision of the courier itself.
He'll get it on the way back.
Shadowy effects there.
He's going to get it on the way there.
With the salve, and again, 2 games in a row. Astral Imprisonment being used. And that's the beauty of this. No one just playing with his food in the mid lane, making sure that all the attention's on him. He's like, look at me, I'm a pretty lady. But your courier is getting killed meanwhile.
That's right.
Well, Pasha juking out at the top lane, gets galed. Take a little bit of damage from Vanscore, but still pretty healthy overall. All right, Lil, I'm watching you, bro. He went for the alpha creep. When he gets that... when do you go Infernal Blade, 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. So when he gets that nice right-click action, I'm really excited. I've never been so excited to see a Doom in my life.
You hate this hero, don't you?
I love him. What are you talking about? Wraithfire Blast in the bot lane, Ghost Stick. Like he talked about, he's actually dealing a little bit more damage than Ramses right now in this trade.
He's just manned up.
Looks like there was a TP out in the top lane. The Bat Rider will live to see another day. Meanwhile, mid, it's actually hard to tell what action's going on here. Miposhka dealing a double crush to the soul of VP. Who got that right click? Who got that last hit? Not sure. But who do you think they favor right now?
I think these lanes definitely favor Empire for now, or at least in the side lanes they do. The Venomancer is doing very well against the Bat Rider. Bat's one of these heroes that can pressure Veno if Veno is left alone. And yeah, once Veno gets his levels though, and he just gets supports, he's totally
all right,
fine.
Lil's hey, this is what I wanted. All right, we're gonna get what we wanted, guys. Lil not off to the best start he's ever had. He gets killed by the Slardar. Meanwhile, Ghost Stick able to time walk out to safety, and there's the pause. Ramsey's giving his team a little pep talk.
This bottom lane is so bad for VP. Soul actually bought an Orb of Venom so that he can try to zone Ghost Stick even better.
Oh, gracious me, oh my.
Gracious you, oh my, indeed.
Well, he's going to be trying to pull here. Ghost Stick. Yeah, he is actually quite tanky. Or so it seems. Just going to time walk out with the level 2 time walk. Not the longest cooldown. Obviously, once you get to 3 and 4, it becomes almost impossible to kill him with just those 2 heroes, I would think. But they still have another 6 seconds, and Ghost Stick better be careful. Wraithfire Blast. No mana for it right now. Ghost Stick able to time walk the opposite direction. Nicely done. And he's going to get all this XP if they're not able to catch him here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, Ramses. Okay, he got a little bit too close. Wraithfire Blast and the right clicks. A little bit too cocky from Ghost Stick.
Yeah, but it's all part of the plan now. Slaughter can soak up all this experience. Actually, he's going to be back in time, so... That's the tactical death right there. If he didn't die there, he would have missed every last hit under a tower, because Wraith King can just stun him.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually securing himself more gold by suiciding there.
Now, a normal person would say you're being sarcastic, but I know you're not. Like, this is kind of the Moon Meander strat, right? You feed your off lane at the beginning, you get the waves going in your direction, then you just TP back at all the XP, and it ends up working out.
That's right.
Same concept, right?
Yep, I'm not being sarcastic at all. It's actually...
I know, you just... No, I know you're not being... You just sound sarcastic is what I'm saying.
It's true. Soul is actually in some trouble. He was getting more Venom Ray Clicked. Any bashes? Nope, no bashes.
He still has a chance. Nope. What percentage is that? 15%. Sure, he can go for it. Up. No.
Lil has a haste rune though.
Now they know they have a ward here. He just revealed that there is an observer.
Oh, okay. Did he hit him from behind or something?
Yes, from behind the trees, and then it was pinged out immediately.
Yeah, mid lane FN is getting run down by the hasted doom and the Alpha Wolf creep. That's a lot of damage.
And down he goes, Pasha. He's gonna TP out in the face of Skywrath Mage. But yeah, right now LC with the top CS at 32, and Wraith King kind of far behind in comparison with 24. But that's because he's been going for a lot of harassment damage on Ghost Stick and kills.
Yep. I talked about Empire's lanes going better than VP, but now VP kind of brought it back in the lane phase. Batrider, I mean, he's pretty much sacked at this point, and he has no game at all being top lane, but Doom has been doing things. I mean, he laned mid, denied a lot of creeps with that Alpha Wolf aura as well, gave no one extra damage, and then now he just zips him with the haste and gets that kill.
Well, Batrider, he's kind of sacking it. Well, okay, bottom lane first, we're going to see a Wraithfire Blast, and I believe, yeah, that is going to proc for the cold feed. He's just going to time walk out, so he's fine. Is the shrine up? Indeed it is.
Yep, shrine time.
More than fine now. Oh no, I was going to say Pasha did have a decent stack to be able to take here, and he's saving up his gold, has 1,000 right now. See if he ends up buying like a bracer or something, but nope. Will drop at the end of the day. Vanscore getting harassed here from Lil.
Oh, big crits.
More right click might be enough, but there's the crush. And Lil's forced to walk away in shame. He doesn't have his medallion, bro. He's way far behind.
That's true. He should have had it 2 minutes ago compared to his last games if they were, you know, if that's the standard.
Do you heal through astral imprisonment? I don't think so. I'm almost positive you don't. Like, if you're in front of a shrine, I know for a fact you do not heal.
Oh, no. I thought you meant if you were, like, press the attack or something.
Yeah, that's my question. So press the attack does work, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You're positive.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? What's the difference?
I don't know.
It's just the way it is.
That's just how it is.
Get used to it, idiot.
Learn the mechanics.
I'm very scared of missing a kill, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm freaking out here. So
I'm
many
ready to flame your dumbass when it happens.
OD mid lane gets the astral off, but not sure if he realizes he is surrounded here. Ice Vortex.
Looking for the duel here.
Overwhelming odds. TP support for some bleh from Slardar. We'll force everybody back. Vanscore's here. Only level 3 though. Pushka does have crush available, but it's gonna be hard to get initiations off without the help of well, first itemization. Okay, I say that now, and maybe they can get something going.
And Ghost Stick's coming around with Chrono here, but I don't think they're gonna chase into this.
Only time will tell, good sir. They're actually transitioning towards the bottom lane, where Wraith King is. Is he holding on to a skill point? Indeed, he is.
Yep.
That is the way to play. I never do that personally, but that's because I'm a noob. All right, we're going to have the Infernal Blade applied to Vanscore, and just like that, he is less than half HP. Vanscore coming back, though, trying to kite Lil to the highest degree. Ghost is going to take a crit from Ramses. Another Wraithfire Blast to go if needed. Are they actually going to be able to kill here? Ramses looking for a Wraithfire Blast on top of Slardar. Lil trying to dodge that crush. He does get it on a couple heroes. Maposhka, I think he's going to be fine. Okay, never mind. There's a Legion Commander coming from the other side of the tower.
That's right. How'd you miss that?
Duel. No, I didn't miss it. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, that's true. Shut up. Shut up, Brax. I hate you. Batrider. I don't know, dude. Batrider's doing okay, actually. He's gonna get
his gold
blink pretty soon.
Yep, he's doing his own thing, but as you say that, he's not doing okay now.
Oh, no. The caster's curse is real. See how much gold he loses here. 1,600 right now. Only 100, not too bad. That's fine.
Yep. You know, we don't buy all those small items, the tranquils and stuff like that. He actually gets to blink quite quickly.
No one mid lane getting ganked here. Crush available in 1 second, but feels like they do no damage to him. With the
Yeah,
8
absolute
armor.
0 damage. 8 armor, poor man's shield. I don't know, he's invincible.
I wouldn't go that far, Brax.
Well, he hasn't
Careful.
died yet.
Does that make you invincible if you haven't died yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you see Byver's AA? He had 0 deaths.
Oh, Ramses with the Wraith Fire Blast onto Venomancer. He has a full wand, essentially, so can skill his ult if needed. Chappie's going to get right-click down. You have to believe. No, he's going to live. Nope, the right-click finally from Solo. The max range, just enough to secure themselves a kill. Ramses on the run, Solo on the run. Can they get a bash? Astral Imprisonment is available. Going to use the right-clicks for now with the Arcane Orb. And yeah, that's going to secure the kill with the Chronosphere. So, unfortunately, had to use that, but a kill is a kill at the end of the day.
Yep, you definitely don't want to let these kills go right now. You need everything you can get.
Oh, Ramsey skilled his ult, by the way. He got scared.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
How long do you hold it for if you're able to? What's the ideal scenario? Is it actually 11, 12?
What?
The ult.
You just hold it till before you're about to die.
I know, but let's say you're farming unconditionally. No,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna use his ult here. Like, what's the ideal scenario? Like, if you're gonna hold on to the skill, when is the point where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna skill it no matter what? That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's just before you're about to die.
I hate you so much.
I mean, there's no reason to do it until then. You know, sometimes you don't want to waste it, right? If there's
Well,
an
no, but
opportunity where
is it really wasting it if you're able to get the level 2 ult right away? Like, wait till 11, 12? That's what I'm saying. Because then the
there's no
cooldown is
difference between
significantly lower.
pressing. There's no difference between pressing the hotkey once or twice. It's like sometimes you're gonna die twice because you're just in too deep, right? And that never happens. You never make it to level.
I hate you so much. You can't even humor me. Disgusting human being. Oh, VP. They know that a couple people are in their jungle. The Ice Blast actually nicks the Skywrath Mage. And no one. I'm gonna get pretty annoyed here by FN with these arcane orbs. And he's gonna be forced to walk away. Do they have vision on Vanscore here? Oh, that's an enemy. Yeah, that's an Empire ward, actually.
Yep.
We have to
This
keep
is
supporting
pretty
the bottom lane.
dangerous here, bottom lane. TPing into this.
Yeah, Ghostic is way out there. It does have level 4 time walk, though. No one is slowed up by Skywrath Mage. Pasha does have the Blink Dagger, but it's on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Lasso is available to use. And there's the Flame Break into the Lasso. Perfectly done. That's going to secure themselves a dual kill, actually. And that is the second of the game.
Yep, nicely done. You know, usually defending these towers when Venomancers already like established dominance in the lane by sneaking it up and everything is quite difficult to do, but Batrider on Blink at 11 minutes after having not the greatest lane phase. You know, he was up against quite a tough lane.
Yeah, he's been quite impressive, indubitably.
Yep.
Well, Lil finally got his level 6 and finally got his medallion, going for his buckler now. See where the first Doom target is. Chappie, in the meantime, with the Veiled Discord on the Venomancer.
So was this the Doom performance you were hoping for, so you
Yes.
can see how good the hero is?
Yep. My guess is that he's going to be kind of meh until level 10, and then he's going to get Devour Gold and then start balling out of control again. But we'll see. Uh-oh. Ghostic runs directly into no one. Vanscore not level 6 yet, but there is the OD here. Should be able to expend enough damage here. Actually, pops his ult to secure it. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Maposhka, in the meantime,
That's right.
sprinted up, faking the crush. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gonna get flame broken. And basically the entire VP squad is here to watch him die.
Yeah. Flame Brock or Flame
I
Broken?
said flame broke, I think. I don't know.
Well, which one is it?
Well, it's flame break, but when you say, you don't say flame breaking, right? I think flame
Yeah.
broke is right. Oh, Ramses. Silence up with the ancient seal, but again, without. Oh, he is level 6 now, actually, on the Skywrath Mage, but just no mana to speak of. That's funny.
Yep.
His ult takes literally half his mana at this stage of the game. I
It
didn't
does.
realize that.
Takes his entire mana pool to cast all his abilities.
Definitely a hero that I feel like could be picked up more, most likely. And he is, what's his move speed? 375. He is super fast.
Yeah, the problem with the hero is that he actually does not do anything in team fights. Everything is single targets. His utility, he does damage in a role that like isn't meant to deal that much damage.
Right. Yeah, I understand. That's why Ags is so powerful on him. But
That's
of
right.
course, you're never going to get a Venomancer in the meantime. He is stunned up and will be right-click down. Does get off his Poison Nova, though, so we'll see if anybody can clean up the Wraith King, who recently picked up the armlet of Mordigian. He's actually going to turn this around and actually take out a Faceless Void with the duel. Oh, VP, 2 for 1, 3 for 1 make it. FN now attempting to get away. Or is he? You better be careful here. He gets stunned up, overwhelming odds on top of him. Gets the Astral Imprisonment. A couple more right clicks should suffice. Ramses gets his ult activated. Reincarnation coming back. He's going to apply all the pressure, though, to that pesky Slardar. A little bit out of position here for OD. Gets his, I think, teammate killed, but VP looking good again.
Yeah, I can't believe that Ramses lived for so long with his armlet there. He had like no health, popped the armlet, baited in the Skywrath Mage, and then the Void as well after that. This Wraith King actually hits quite hard with his armlet and the press the attack buff.
Yeah, for sure. Good hero, I've been telling you. Underpicked.
Well, he's very good against what Team Empire's lineup wants to do. He's actually really good against Void in general. But once you pair up like Void and Skywrath, it's super good.
What's your build after armlet? Do you like Blink? Do you like Echo Saber? Do you like Radiance?
I like Blink. I think if you're gonna go armlet, you don't go Radiance.
Yeah, I agree. It's not very common, at least. So Blink, and then do you just go for like a bigger ticket item, or can you still go for like an Echo Saber? Because I feel like armlet Echo Saber is pretty strong.
Well, I think the small items are really good on Wraith King in general, like the armlet, Blink, Echo Saber, and then whatever else after. They're all quite value on
Lil,
here.
Skywrath Mage on top of the Chronosphere. Beautifully done. He's taken out with ease. Ancient Apparition on the outside skirts here. Beautiful Ice Blast onto 3 heroes. Oh, God. VP is cleaning up yet again. Venomancer is going to get dueled down. More damage going the way of no one. OD quite low. He's actually chasing no one. Does have Astral Imprisonment, and he still has his ult, technically speaking. See if he actually chooses to use it, and he will. Who will win this duel? Who will win this fight? No one. Trying to right-click to his heart's content. He'll get it. Double kill for no one. Oh, that is rough. He was very confident on the OD.
Yeah, that's so sad. He lost the man fight to RNG.
I didn't know there was a team talk well played. Or, that's not the well played. Is there a good game that's just for the team? Like a non-global?
I'll check real quick.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I like good luck, have fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, there is a good game for just your team.
Really? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Well, no one. Blink is good to go. We'll be actually going for an armlet himself. So, armlet against Venomancer, I would say, is pretty strong, right? Or is that the opposite? Maybe because burst damage, if it's damage over time, you have an easier time actually getting armlet off.
The Veno ult definitely stops like the toggling aspect, but these heroes are so tanky right now, I don't think it really matters. But it's definitely better than Blade Mail. Blade Mail doesn't do anything in this game at all.
You don't think so?
I like it. No, it doesn't do anything at all.
It's good against OD.
Is it?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the best item, but gives you extra DP. I guess the armor also gets you extra DPS during duel. But
it's because when you duel OD, he doesn't orb him.
Yeah,
so the blade doesn't do anything there. And then if you don't duel him, he just astrals you. So
that is definitely true. I stand corrected again, Brax. You're a god.
Thank you.
Yaposhka with a blink on himself right now. Ramses. He did end up going Blade Mail, so not feeling the need for pure initiation from himself. They do have no one with it, so you can kind of understand that mentality.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good for him since he's like kind of just standing in the front. Now, if he sees Void, he can always just pop the Blade Mail and they won't want to use the Skywrath Mage ultimate on him, whether he has ult or not.
Yeah, well, there's also the aspect of it's kind of a way to prevent OD from attacking you in a way, so you don't get intelligence stolen.
Very true.
Or at least dissuade him, I guess is a better way to put it.
It makes these team fights quite messy for OD because now he has so many more heroes, more threats in the fight that he doesn't want to use either his auto attacks on or the Astral one. Yeah, I definitely think Wraith King is like one of these heroes that he thrives off these small items, right? These armlets, Blade Mail, Blink, Echo Saber, all these are fantastic on him.
And Radiance, even though it's not a small item, but I
And
have to say
Radiance.
because it's amazing.
Dire's top
What is
tower
amazing?
is about to take the plunge.
You see, Empire would have been, I don't think there's really a Radiance carrier, if you want to call it that, on their team, but coupled with a Venomancer, I think is super strong. Unfortunately, I don't know if I've ever seen a Radiance on any of these heroes in my life. Maybe a Slardar once or twice, but not really.
Yeah, none of these heroes are very good with Radiance, and this is one of those games too where there's so much damage coming out. Legion Commander has tons of damage at this stage of the game. Ancient Apparition as well. I feel like none of them can actually stay alive in a real team fight.
Ooh, Ice Blast? Is this a scouting Ice Blast? I guess so.
That's
I won't
right.
find anybody. But the smoke is activated for Team Empire, and they are
going for
streamlining
the
towards
Wraith King, though.
Ramses. The tier 2 is there for TP support. We'll see if he ends up getting it. Maposhka comes in. They're not dealing a whole lot of damage right now. And remember, he still has his ultimate to work with. There's the Blade Mail. Could actually probably just kill Vanskor if he wants to by standing in there. But chooses not to do so. Vanskor at half HP, attempting to run away. Very quick for here. Nice initiation from the Bat Rider. They're going to find the Faceless Void if he can't use his Q, and he cannot. The Time Walk not in time. Vanskor extremely low in the meantime. They're going to focus their efforts and the duel onto Slardar and VP. We've seen this time and time again as this Ice Blast will not connect, but they still have vision of Vanskor, at least for now. Another sticky napalm, not even needed. Overwhelming odds. Just feels like that is the name of the game. The overwhelming odds for VP in every game of this entire qualifier. They have just been dominant.
Yeah, definitely. They look very good.
Dire's bottom tower
You know, this is a pretty good answer in general to the Void with another like ultimate combo, whether it's the AA Blast or the Skywrath Mage ultimate.
tower has
Like, there's just this one hero that's always in your face. You know, if you don't kill him, he's gonna stun you and kill you, and you can't go on him, and then he's always just annoying. Right? This hero actually scales very well into the game, especially when he hits his level 18 with the 40-second cooldown of his ultimate against a hero like Void. So, very nice. Wraith King getting some love.
Thank God. I remember the back in the day. I'm gonna tell you the build, and you're gonna tell me who it was that built it. Okay? He
Okay.
popularized for a very short period, and this was before Blink Dagger had no mana cost. Okay? Force Staff Wraith King. Do you remember who it was? And I loved it. It was so cool.
It was Jo, right?
No, incorrect.
Who was it?
TC.
Oh, is this Dota 1?
My boy TC.
Oh,
No, it's
TC.
Dota 2. Yeah.
Okay, you're right, you're right. No, that was
TC's my
the
man.
team. That was the TI2 days.
Yep, exactly. Solo, he gets scouted out. Wow, the Skywrath ult not able to hold him in place. Really wishing they had hit the crush, and that would have ensured the kill in all likelihood, but not to be this time.
Yep. Very underwhelming to walk into AA and have him walk away somehow.
middle tower is under attack.
It's only like around a 4K lead right now for VP, so it's not like it's an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, definitely true.
OD and Veno are
Just
not too
Mother
far behind in the
Emerald
net worth.
Middle tower.
Yeah, and OD is actually quite farmed. Hurricane Pike and Blink.
He really needs to get that BKB, then he's going to, I think, take off. There's a Hurricane Pike solo. You did. AA Blast not going to connect on anybody. Probably I'm trying to think of a better Hurricane Pike holder than OD. Maybe there is somebody, but he's up there for sure.
Enchantress.
Yep, that's pretty good. I'd say OD's better than Enchantress, though.
Yeah, probably.
Although the
be
Dragon
the
Lance
best
does
one.
make a huge difference, actually. Huh?
And there's like more, I don't know, it feels more impactful on OD because it needs to like stack up the intelligence, but there's the
Right.
obvious synergy with the edge.
Oh, Wraith King. Well, the creep wave's kind of tanking the Skywrath ult. As Chappie's going to force staff to safety. Kind of a scrappy fight to start this off. Ramses pretty low on HP. Might want to consider going back here or retreating for a little hiatus in the fountain. Speaking of that, that just reminded me of something that triggers me for some reason.
Is under attack.
We'll get to that in just a moment. I know you're very excited to hear it. No one in the meantime. He's just going to jump in immediately on top of the poor Venomancer. The dual damage will be there again. That's 76 for him. Miposhka jumps in, though, with Ghostic's help. They have Chronosphere available, but the Doom applied to Faceless Void means that is not going to happen. And the right clicks will commence. Faceless Void is going to be the first to fall, and VP, again, catching Empire off guard. No one, just destroying Miposhka, but FN with the Hurricane Pike's able to clean them up at the very least. It's a 3-for-1 at the current point in time. FN trying to find some more kills, and he will with that ult. The Stanley's Eclipse drops the hammer, if you will.
Goes out with the fireworks.
Interested to see this fight recap here, but it might not be over. Oh, OD's going to get lassoed up into the A ult. That is a death. And now we can look at the recap here shortly. All right, well, 4 for 2. I would say it's a relatively even gold exchange considering the lead that VP has. But OD really wanted to live through that for sure.
A soldier's fortune.
Yep, OD all of a sudden at the top of the net worth charts now.
Oh, you want to hear
It's
my
actually pretty close
my
to
rant?
BKB. Yeah, tell me.
All right, what do we call these things on the corner of the bases where you spawn? What do we call them?
Excuse me?
Tell me. What do you call that?
Wait, I don't know what
The
you're
area
talking about.
in which you spawn and you go to replenish your health and mana. What is it called?
It's the fountain.
Why? Why is it called? I don't see any fucking water, bro. There's no fountain. This thing in the corner
Click
is
the
that
fountain. It says fountain.
But the entire thing should be a fountain. Like, why can't we get to that stage of the game, like in Han?
Well, that would be pretty sweet.
I want to walk in water
I
while
like
I'm
that.
at the fountain. Another cosmetic idea for Valve. Okay?
Oh my god, you're actually still printing money.
What does the fountain look
Jesus.
like? Yeah, come on, this is such a baby fountain. That's nothing. It's nothing. Now, Roshan's going to be taken out. And no one will pick up the Aegis, actually. Actually, come to think of it, who else would take it? Definitely not Wraith King. And he is
Yep,
going
definitely.
Radiance. Oh, yes.
Nice, nice.
No Blink Dagger for him. He's just going to walk up and hurt people constantly.
Yep, no need with LC and Bat Rider to start these fights for him.
What do you typically go for level 10 talent on Wraith King? I actually go in 10 intelligence myself, but I'm not sure if it's correct. I know this game you definitely want to because you're against OD, but is that the reason? Oh, hold that thought, Brax, as there is a duel onto Slaughter and a counter initiation Skywrath Mage Lasso. 2 deaths in the blink of an eye. Now you can answer my question.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't really know. It's one of those things that you... it's like Sven, you know, you can... No. Those, okay, I'll tell you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, Jesus. Alright, so it's kind of like Sven, right? Whereas level 10 talent, you can choose between the 8 bonus strength or the 200 mana, and obviously the mana is like more valuable than the strength because he suffers from a low mana pool.
Right.
And I feel like Wraith King's kind of the same thing. So I think the int is better.
Okay, good. That's great to hear.
It
Thank you
also
for that.
gives him... It also gives him more spell amp for his one ability. It makes his Wraith Fire Blast deal 10 more damage total.
Oh, I didn't even think of... I actually forgot about that mechanic entirely. Does it actually update in the tooltip? I doubt it. I don't think so, but...
If you hold alt, it does.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
Yep.
You are a god!
I just changed the world.
You did. You just blew my mind, Brax. Ice Blast will not find any targets. Bot lane, FN and Ghostic, they're feeling pretty naked out here. Gonna TP out to safety, but Boyd does not have TP for 25 seconds. Question is there a scan available?
Doom's
Can they
looking
find
for
him?
him.
Oh boy, Lil, did he see him? Oh god, oh the blink. All right, he's good. Or is he? Or is he? The Force Staff and Blink being used to full effect into a duel. Void, you are in another dimension now, my friend. A dimension where you might have a
OC.
face. Can you imagine a face full Void? That's a good cosplay. I'm coming up with great ideas today.
Oh my god.
Face full Void.
All these ideas
Imagine
are
it.
going to be stolen.
Imagine it. He's
All
a
these ideas are
beautiful
going to be
boy.
stolen. And you're just going to be so sad. You ruined it.
I should keep this to myself. I shouldn't share the beauty that is my mind. Void's up in 14 seconds. Crush onto 2. There's a Hurricane Pike dealing a lot of damage, but that's a Blade Mail activated. Slardar is dead to start off this fight. No one with the BKB activated along with the Press the Attack just going to town on his Rax. Astral Imprisonment's going to save Venomancer for now. Going to mitigate a little bit of damage from that Doom. But that's Rax, and Ramses does not care. Still has his ultimate to go. Going to crush the Slaughter. No pun intended. His Ghost Stick's attempting to get out. No blink. Does have time walk, though. After all that, only 1 dead. Now the Aegis. Ghost Stick, he wants to get his Chronosphere off. Are they actually going to kill him before he can do so? Indeed, that's 45 seconds on the deck. Absolutely no buyback to speak of. Legion Commander, he will finally go down. This time the Sanity's eclipsed, but at what cost, my friends? OD actually gets off a nice imprisonment, dodging the Wraith Fire Blast. Vanscore attempting to run down the Wraith King, but that ain't happening, man. That ain't happening. Empire, they do clean up a little bit at the end of the day. Solo attempting to TP out, but he's fine. Ramsey's like, I'm just going to farm your jungle, so I'm fine. Unless he stays a little longer. Nope. Very disciplined play from Ramses. Wait,
wow, imagine if that... no, the Ice Blast on top of the Shrine hit Vanscore. Imagine if that Chrono actually went off, though. He blinked in, and then Wraith King blinked on him and stunned him right away. He kind of pump-faked it a bit.
He hesitated because... what was the reason he hesitated? Was it the reincarnation?
I think... He knew he went too early.
It was the Aegis reincarnation. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I think
he went too early, and he knew it. Yeah, at that point, you definitely just have to still do it, or else you're just gonna get on him and die before it goes off at all. But it was still good. I mean, OD stacked up so much int in that fight, got the big ultimate off.
Was it Empire back. They lost the Rax.
Well, they already lost the Rax, right? And that fight kind of happened afterwards.
I guess that's true. If you look at it that way, sure. Oh, Chronosphere onto 2. Skywrath Mage ult absolutely decimating the Ancient Apparition. I can see an Ice Blast this fight as a result. And OD, like you said, going to town, but very low on HP. And there's the duel. And down goes OD. So it's a 2 for 2 in this engagement. Don't think they're going to find anything else. Everybody's out of dodge.
Yep, and that was Chronosphere used too. VP's heroes are respawning pretty quickly here, and I imagine they're just gonna run it down mid before OD respawns.
Is he gonna notice?
So, did you get your answer, by the way?
What answer?
About Doom.
What about him?
Good or bad, even without a fantastic start?
Oh yeah, he's solid. I mean, that's the thing about having him as a 4. You don't he doesn't have to have a great game, right? If he does, then it's kind of like it's over. But
no matter how good a start is, he's still gonna blink and doom some core hero, right?
Yeah, he'll try at least.
He will try.
But it feels like, I mean, maybe it's just this region, but it feels like it's gotten to a point where VP can just pick this every game. Like, what are you going to pick specifically against the Doom that makes a difference? I'm not sure. I'm sure there is something, but nothing we've seen thus far.
I mean, that's the thing about most 4-position heroes, right? Like, is there anything in particular you're going to pick against Earth Spirit? Or against this Ancient Apparition?
No, that's true.
What?
Well, yeah, and the big difference, though, is Earth Spirit's not going to farm that well, right? He has no farming mechanism.
That is true. This guy's always going to be guaranteed to get some items.
Yeah, precisely. And now he's working with a 10-second BK Bizzle. Still working with the casual Buckler. Any items that matter on Empire?
Yeah, all
looks
of
like
them.
the Halberd is picked up by Chappie again this time around.
Yeah, once OD gets his Lincolns here, which he's somewhat close to halfway there. Oh, just getting some int. That'll help protect him in these fights, especially when he gets his BKB off.
Yeah, that's a good point. Venomancer gets stunned up. Ramsey's pretty freaking tanky, though. So he went BKB as well. 10-second ready to go. Legion Commander has an 8-second with a double damage. Oh, boy. And she has a halberd as well, actually. Yeah, this could be the end of the grand finals if VP is able to clean up here. Can Empire hold
halberd is super good against OD. Even if you don't get the active buff, just the mischance helps a lot.
That's true. Well, no one's just like, you know what, I'm just going to BKB, hit your buildings. They trade it for the fortification, essentially. And he's fine for now. What's the Roshan status? Not for a bit. See if they actually take advantage of this or not. Yeah, this is super scary for Empire. They have so much initiation possibility for VP.
Yeah, even without LC's BKB, it's still really hard for them to be able to take this fight convincingly. It's just they don't really have as good of initiation as VP does. You know, that
Yeah,
Bat
that's
Rider
definitely
can drag
true.
people around. Wraith King. It's kind of like they have this wall in front, right? Like both teams have these blink daggers and stuff, but this Wraith King is hard to maneuver around, and you also don't want to go on him right away. So that's what makes it difficult.
You think they're just waiting for BKB or Roche? Which
I
is
think
actually
they're just
right now.
Roche is up. I think they're just it's both.
That was a
They do
fast
have a
respawn.
20K gold
They might
lead.
not even check. Oh, Ramses. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Chappie's
Pasha
out
in the
pretty
meantime.
far here.
Ooh, yeah, he's could be in trouble here. Blinks out to safety though.
Breaks the
Empire's
smoke.
actually
Nice
left
move.
their base. That's pretty scary for them, actually. Wraithfire Blast applied to Venomancer. Here comes the AA Blast. It's going to hit 2 heroes. Good start. And I hear a duel. It is going to be on the Faceless Void, who then gets lassoed right after. It's 50 seconds with no buyback. Yule's on top of the Venomancer. He's going to have to get off his spells or else he's just going to die. He does so. Ends up hitting 2 or 3 heroes. Pasha, in the meantime, though, keeping that sticky napalm on. BKB's activated galore, which means Venomancer just drops to the deck. It's a 2 for 2. It's kind of a scattered fight overall. Lil ended up dooming the OD, not able to finish him off, though. And we do have a buyback. This on the Venomancer, it seems. Meanwhile, mid-racks. Pressure is being applied, but I think no one's going to have to back up here. So Empire end up defending successfully. Wait, did he actually just jump back in? Holy jeez. He gets
He's
halberted.
insane.
He was not expecting that, as Ramses is going to jump in, try to do as much pressure as possible. Overwhelming odds, deals so much damage. He actually kills him right before the shrine activates. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ramses, AA Blast incoming. He knows it. That hurts a lot. Chappie, extremely low. BKB activated by FN. And there's the Chronosphere. Finally, Sanity's Eclipse is going to finish off the Doom. Wraith King next on the list. 30 seconds for the ult. They can actually kill him here. He's going to pop his Blade Mail, so better be careful. Astral Imprisonment, nicely done.
No one's back though.
He buy back?
Yep.
Okay, he bought back.